Welcome back, all you Game Masters, and your Master, the Frank Master here. Welcome back to the final part of the DK64 Let's Play. Took 6 months in the making, but now it's final boss time, baby. Last time I finished Hideout Helm, we got everything else, so it is time for Punch-Out! Don't you love Punch-Out? I love Punch-Out. This final boss fight, though, is something else. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event of the game. We bring you 12 3-minute rounds of boxing for the undisputed heavyweight championship of DK Isles. Brought to you this evening by Rare and Nintendo in association with K. Rool Enterprises. Introducing the Khan family. Yay, it's us, everybody. What are we doing before? Right. Versus King Crusher K. Rool. So you'd have to do identity this game after all. I guess. Here we go. Okay, dumbass. Well, worked out well for you, didn't it? No, fuck you. Judges at ringside are non-existent, and your timekeepers tonight will act in a fair and unbiased manner. Except, no, they won't. Fuck you. They're clearly look how fair and unbiased they are. Totally. Ay, 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 ay. Weighing in at a solid 800 pounds, I'll give you the Prime Primate. 800 pounds. Good lord, that's one big gorilla. Alright, so this boss fight, you're utilizing all 5 cons in this boss fight one way or another. First up is DK's turn. His is not so bad, but this boss fight can take in a freaking eternity. It's just a certain phase that kind of like takes forever. I mean, like I say, it's not that bad. You got one of Shockwaves, then after a while, candles show up. This becomes the peak of his boss fight. There's a timer right there, but trust me, you'll finish this before. You'll probably either die before that time limit will go off, so you're fine. So go again, wait for the drop his guard, as such, then blast the fuck out of him. Rinse repeat 3 more times. He does get a little trickier with it. A little bit. Nothing too crazy, though. Like, we'll try to do like a little fake outs. That's kind of it. Fuck you. Around the third one. The second one is pretty much the same. Yeah, this phase is not too bad. Right. Eventually, you drop it down, guard down again. Now, his fourth hit, though, is probably the hardest one because you gotta, like, anticipate when he's dropping his guard. Like, full on anticipate. Well, that wasn't anticipating. Jeez. There we go. Okay. Yeah, but you gotta like anticipate that finally. Otherwise, he's not getting much opportunity to strike him again. I mean, he's knocked down, and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, totally unfair and unbiased, totally. And Diddy Khan fucking sucks. And now making his way into the ring, it's the champ of chimps. And his fucking sucks. The fight bar is not even the worst phase. Oh no, but it doesn't matter. Because it's jetpack, baby! This is what this boss fight is. You're more fighting against a jetpack than K. Rool in here. Great, does that boomerang attack, which just hurt, and it is pretty hard to avoid. Alright. Alright. Just get in the thing. Get in the thing, please. Yeah, you're more fighting the jetpack controls than anything else. And the whole gimmick is you're supposed to, like, cover here. Blast open the thing. And when you get infinite crystal coconuts and ammo, and change the fact that you're okay, hit it for fuck's sake. Okay, there we go. Jeez. And get the spotlight down on him. All right, you know, just fine. Start over. It's no big deal. No one's actually to stay in the air. Oh, what? That's bullshit. That is bullshit. And yeah, as you might have guessed, his aiming gets so much better as the fight goes on, or as his phase goes on. Where he kind of just like leads his shot, and you're like I said, fighting with those bad jetpack controls, so not exactly super fun to do, but whatever. And like I said, the funny part is it's not even the worst phase. Oh, 9 Lombite, 9. I mean, it comes close, but Ah, for fuck's sake. I mean, yeah, no, it's definitely intimidating. Like, it is easily the hardest boss fight in the game because of what all it's required to do, but, yeah. Because it's just a little above your shooting range. Just a little above it. Alright, one more. One more, I do it. Alright, come on, just one more target, baby. Just one more target. And that's what I meant by you dying before that timer goes out. Okay, there you go, thank God. Alright, well that ends that. The only reason why it's as bad, it's quick. It's quick, but yeah. No, wait, the timer's up. No, come on. Now there's those fuck you're saved by the bells. Alright, now for the worst of the bunch, Lanky stage. He boasts the longest reach currently in the world today. Introducing Lanky Khan. And it's shitty ass for. Okay, so he probably has the worst one because there's a lot that goes involved in this one. This is probably the one you're most likely to spend a lot of time on. Because the first part of the phase is it's so hard avoiding him. He goes a certain pattern. He's not exactly super fast, so he'll catch you off guard. But that's kind of it. But okay, now it's time to trust that whole God his reach is good enough. Otherwise, we're gonna have a problem. I like that. Okay, thank God. Oh God, fuck you. All right, and once grab the barrel. Grab the barrel. Grab the fucking barrel! Are you kidding me? Alright. Alright, because the first part of the phase is you press a button, then you grab the barrel, which has bayonets. And then you're supposed to toss bayonets somewhere where, I don't know. Probably the mill's probably good. No, okay, why'd you do that? Why the fuck did you do that? Why the fuck did you do that? Alright, and pretty much gotta goad him there. Wait for him to get right behind the banana. Use your trombone, and then just like I said, bait him, and there you go. Rinse and repeat 3 more times. At least my aim is good in that one, at least. All right, God damn it, this is not gonna look good. This doesn't look good. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. And now we play the waiting game. And now we play the waiting. Okay, we got to be good. I agree. I feel the timing down is not so bad, but like I don't know, just a lot involved in it, and just it gets kind of annoying, especially if you don't hit directly. Though so far I'm not doing too bad in the hits here, which is weird. Shit. All right, now we wait. That should be good. Thankfully, the hitbox for mana is a little bit generous, so you don't have to be exactly perfect with it. You don't have to be perfect, you just gotta be good enough. Let's hope the mana is bigger because it gets. Be careful, do not let him hit you, because if you do that, then you're putting the mana automatically there, which is kind of annoying. Oh, that's not where I want to put it. Whatever. It's good enough, at least. It's good enough. Fuck you. Okay, well, that's probably the smoothest way I've ever done that mission, so it's not working. It's not working. He sure is. No, he sure is saved by that bell. And Tiny's isn't so bad, but it's not exactly great either. Especially when you actually get a chance to actually hit him. But we'll talk about it in a second. You got it. You know, come on, you can pull us fast out there. Come on, you can do it. Pull his fat ass out there, come on. Alright. Hey there, buddy. Let's do this. I'm surprised I'm a concussion right now, but sure. No problem. Hailing all the way from Deca Isles, it's the girl with the whirl. Tiny Con, her only real parrots. Alright, so her phase, like I said, isn't so bad. It's similar to Icons where we have the shockwave at first, but a nice band whirl was fine. Alright, and then he'll start with his ass. But unfortunately, the thing doesn't spawn yet, so we can't do much about it. Eventually, the barrel will spawn. Okay, there we go. And once you go tiny, there's a little opening. You see a little opening in his shoe. You head straight over there. That's where the fun begins. Because now, we don't get much lag here, which means good luck avoiding it. Oh, come on. For fuck's sake. Can you, like, just open up the goddamn thing? Really? Come on. I mean, there is a clear tell when he's gonna start moving his thing, but yeah. Alright, let's just toe. Make sure you guys shoot it for a bit, and that's kind of it. However, because the game used over leg back in the day, that it made the interface a little bit. Well, I pressed the wrong button. That was not jump. It made things a little bit easier for us, but unfortunately, well, I'm not working with that kind of lag. Now, am I? No, I sure ain't. What the dog doing? Alright, and second verse saves the first. Only this time now I think I have to get a little bit faster. Take out the goddamn gun already! Jesus Christ. It also requires a little bit more hits. Oh. Alright, there we go, okay, perfect. It looks like you get infinite ammo, so don't be afraid, like, just start spamming at shits. Alright, 2 more times. Which way? Oh god, really? Come on. I think we do have a lot of health, so it'll take a while before like you and me consider death. That's probably, I'll be honest, that's probably the closest one you're gonna get to feeling that. Because there's so many ways you can get hit. Take out the gun! For fuck's sake! Hi-yi-yi! Okay, no, that's stupid. Oh. And it's also kind of hard, because like I said, they get much faster. Really? Come on, that's bullshit. Oh, I'm stupid. Whatever. It takes 3 hits this time around. Whatever. One more toe to go. One more toe to go. The only guy doing probably do Chunky's probably. Well, thankfully he is the easiest of the 4, but we'll talk about that in a second. Alright, get out of the way, damn it. No, you don't. No, you don't. You ain't doing that shit. There we go. Let's hope the guy don't. What? Get in there, for fuck's sake. Thankfully he's hurt for a long ass time, so you got plenty of time to do this. That's stupid, damn it. Hold on, actually, do I start the gun here? Oh, I do. Huh. Guess I was being stupid about it, huh? It's just, I didn't realize I started the gun in here. That's a holy cock on a rock, man. This sure does smell. What the really? Come on. Come on, don't put me like that. Alright. Just gotta play this bob and weave. Alright, come on. Oh, that's whatever, who cares. And unfortunately, if you do game over, you guys have to start this entire fight all over again, which is annoying. That's right, all the way back from Donkey Kong's all the way here. You gotta do this the entire goddamn way in one life. Yeah, the only time death actually kind of matters in this place. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there's no bell to save him this time. Tipping the scales at a mighty 2,000 pounds. He's the hard-hitting Chunky Kong. Thankfully, Chunky's is not that big a deal, except for the final hits. We'll talk about it in a second. The first part of the fight, you'll start doing this over and over again, thinking it'll work. And it'll go invisible for a bit, but his drop shadow is still there, so you have to be blind to miss him. And thankfully, you're in cutscenes, aren't you? Gain ability. They'll get invisibility pad. And of course, obviously, that's where it's such a cue to go into the thing. Alright, now that's where Chunk comes to place. So we gotta duck a little bit. And then we're gonna fucking smack the shit out of him. We're gonna speed 3 more times. The timing is a little bit trickier each time you do it, but like I said, the only one that gets truly tricky is the 4th hit. But we'll talk about this we'll talk about in a second. Whenever we do get to it. Alright. What you can do about it, huh, bitch? Kablamo! Alright. The timing is gonna be just a little bit just right, though. It's a little strict, but not super strict. Like, you gotta make sure you do it right when he's charging at you. I said a little, but not a lot. That's fine. I mean, really the only punishment is you lose 1 part of your melon, so it's not the end of the world. Alright, and this where it gets a little bit trickier, because now Drago invisible. Oh, really? Come on, that was not, come on. What? No, come on. No, don't give me that. Okay, there we go, jeez. Like, that worked fine, previously. Yeah, I am ready to get knocked the fuck out, dude. Alright, 1 more hit to go. And now you see why I saved this fight for 1 part, because it takes a long-ass time. Alright, here we go. Time for that final hit. Honestly, it gets kind of tricky, because it likes to be tricky with it. Oh, that's Malgam, though, so fuck you. Yeah, like right when he's trying, right when he's getting in front of you, and that's probably the best way you're gonna hit him. And that ought to do it. There ain't no bell to save him this time. No bell to save him this time. 12 rounds with like 5 rounds of nothingness. Look at that failure of a crocodile. Oh, never mind. Apparently, he ain't done yet. I mean, you haven't run your tracks here, K. Roll. I don't know why you're not hitting him. Oh God! All right. Remember, guys, this took place back in the late '90s. Things are different back then. Yeah, look, I don't know what K. Rool finds track these days. So what do I know? Jesus Christ, contain yourself, buddy. Man, was it really that lonely on freaking where Eileen came from? Was it really that lonely? Because my guy, you definitely needs like something, like, I don't know. Hey, it's time for Funky to serve his last purpose ever until like charcoal freeze. Time to give him a good old boot to the ass. Good old boot to the ass. Bye, K. Rool. Yeah, everyone clap. Oh, yeah, he's in there, so yeah, obviously they're gonna have a little bit of fun. Everybody have fun tonight. Well, that does K. Rool then. And yeah, look at that. We did it all, baby. Everything's back the way it should be. I believe we're now in the credit sequence now, so... Actually, a little bit. After we see all the kind of remaining cutscenes. In a second here, I don't know. No canary berries, none of that bullshit. Alright, it's credits time. Alright, so that's DK64, 6 months in the making. Here's hoping we never have to worry about this for another Let's Play ever again. But, yeah. What is there to say? I mean, in terms of a platformer, it's fine. It has a lot of fun moments. There's some times I actually had a lot of good times with it, but... Outside of that, when you're going for it all, which is unfortunately the only way really to play DK64, the game becomes an excessive slog that can take a lot of time out of you. Though, if you ask me personally, it was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Sure, yes, the jetpack sucked, the Bill Ray sucked, Beer Bother sucked, so there are things that sucked in this adventure, not denying that. But there was never a moment where I felt like I was outside of Fungi Forest, I almost said Factory. Outside of Fungi Forest, there's really no moment in the entire game where I felt like I was exhausted playing it. I felt like it was a bit much, definitely. And that's why, probably my hottest take ever, I will always say that I like this game more than Banjo-Tooie. Yes, Banjo-Tooie may not have as many stuff, or, you know, it's not as excessive as this game is. But Banjo-Tooie just felt exhausting with how much it asks you to do. Here, I mean, it's way too much. It is definitely way too much. I should have dialed back a lot. But it's not the end of the world. And plus, there were sometimes I actually had a fun time with it, so, you know. Granted, it's still not my go-to N64 platformer. Not even close. But I think a solid 6 out of 10 does it nicely. It's still a decent enough game. And like I said, I just didn't feel as exhausted in this game as I did with Banjo-Tooie. Which is probably it's just my personal opinion today. If you disagree with it, which most likely you do, then yeah. Yeah, you're free to disagree with it. But that's my hot take. And anyway, that will do it here with DK64. Next time in DK Universe, let's win the lottery and do the Congo game for the GameCube. We're just gonna jump straight to Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Wii. In Series 5, I guess. Whenever that happens. I don't know. Hold on. Maybe I can check on Amazon. I can see how much a bongo controllers cost. It is Prime Day. It is Prime Day after all. Let me take a look here. GameCube bongo controller. Yeah, okay, that's a lot of money. Yeah, I'm not spending that much. Oh, hey, come on. Get up, you fat ass donkey. You got your bananas back. Aren't you happy? Aren't you satisfied? Hey, hey, maybe if it goes on sale, I don't know. Actually, hold on, maybe probably better products. Give me a second. Man, I'm really gonna talk myself into getting that game, aren't I? I'm really gonna talk myself into it, aren't I? Whatever. Jeez, $108. That's a pretty penny for that one, jeez. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Wait. I forgot. Hold on. There's a new Wii. There's a version of the Wii, isn't there? Give me a second. I forgot. There is a version of the Wii, isn't there? In the new play. Ooh, actually, that's actually kind of cheap. Hold on. Never mind. I think we will be doing Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Never mind. In that case, yeah, there we go. Alright, we're doing Jungle Beat next then. We're doing Jungle Beat. Even though that's still kind of it probably won't be till next year if you ask me, but yeah. Alrighty. Hey, there's Lanky doing his spin attack thing! Woo! Alright, now this is race your reward for... Oh, not yet. Well, this is what we get for, like, you know, at least getting 100%. At the very least. Ding, 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 bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Like this music. Yeah, look at him swimming there. Alright, never mind. So yeah, we are doing Jungle Beat next, but yeah, we'll worry about it when we get to it. For now, hey, here's happiness. Yeah, I guess I completely forgot about New Play for the Wii, right? Like, yeah, a bunch of GameCube games and like give it a new way. Like, I know Pikmin got it. I know Mario Tennis got it. I think it was Twilight Princess that got it. Wind Waker didn't. I know there's other games I got too. So just not come memory. Oh, actually, look. Actually, no. Since we're here, since I am on the looking up stage stuff, because it's gonna take a while. Because there's also another cutscene after getting 101%. New Play Wii games. So yeah. Oh, Metroid Prime got it. I did not realize that. Wow. Alright, but here's... Okay, so yeah, Chibi Robot... Oh, well, I guess only in Japan it got it. That's unfortunate. Yeah, but this gets your reward for getting 201%. Since you get pretty much like a little blooper reel, not addition reel for them going for the Dolphin, because that was a prototype name for the GameCube back in the day. So, you know, pretty cool. Yeah, nobody got Mario Party 10. Oh, not really, not wow. I thought for sure Twilight Princess got it. Oh, maybe it was a straight up port. Yeah, never mind. It was a straight up port. Never mind. Never mind. Look, there's on going. All right. You got one chance to impress me, and one chance only. I never watched American Idol, so I don't know anything about this stuff. Is looks so nervous. Come on, you're Nintendo's main ape. You can do it. You're more nervous than I am. Jeez. Yeah, fuck him, I guess. Oh, Jesus, you gross motherfucker. That's why I never appeared in any other game again. What do you mean? What do you mean I don't get anything? Just guess I'm not enough nowadays. Yeah, that's what those creatures look. Oh, that's right. That's what those creatures look like in a freaking Gloomy Galleon. I don't know. It took six. That took. I don't know. It was like 6 months ago, so I don't remember. What the hell? I mean, it is kind of humorous, I guess. Though, if you ask me, was it worth the reward? No, not really. Just, I mean, it really wasn't. To be honest with you. Look at that. Who's the Hong Kong bringing those two? Of course, TinyCon of all people did it. So is TinyCon gay? Pretty inclusive back in 1999. Where did we go wrong, dude? Where did we go wrong? Hey, geez, you guys could 10 yourself. Patty cake, Baker's man. Hopefully we can beat the next game, right? That's fucking annoying. That is so fucking annoying. Holy Jesus. Yeah, he's kind of struggling there. Okay. That voice kind of annoys me. No, I can tell. Gross. Try it again. Alright, but that's the end of it. Alright, so thank you all for watching. Here's hope it never happens again. And yeah, I'll see you all out next playthrough. See you guys then.